Andros has acted as a bastion for Gondor, protecting its people and its warriors. Today will be no different. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish, and welcome back to Rise of Mordor. Today we'll be taking a look at the brand new update that will be hitting ModDB in the next couple days or the next week or so, so make sure to keep an eye open for it. In today's video, I thought it would just be fun to dive into one of the awesome looking new maps. I've definitely just been smashing these maps out the park recently, as last week we did the awesome city of Umber, which was just the hugest city that we've seen in Rise of Mordor, and it played so goddamn well. Now we're taking a look at more of a smaller condensed fortress of Cair Andros, but obviously this one is very, very famous and they've absolutely done an amazing job. I believe this map was made by Lolwat, and I think Dooman did some finishing touches on it, so massive shout out to them and the entire team for the hard work on this update. So in this update, as you can see, the enemy are pushing their siege towers towards me. I thought it'd be fun just to kind of play my defense in slow-mo as we wait for them, and we can take a look at the brand new units. I can actually go ahead and rattle off the new changes. So the Eastlings have had some revamps of their Vagar. I can never pronounce that word, but some of their units that aren't the general Easterling units, they've all got new models, new lancers, and a bunch of new updates to how they kind of perform in battle. Mordor have new Orc Rabble models, which aren't actually in this battle because they're a little bit glitchy right now, but they're going to be fixed for a future update as my trebuchets continue to hammer the enemy position. But they do have a brand new set of armor and also a brand new couple units. So I believe they have 3 units in the Mordor roster now that have been revamped, one of them being the new general unit / cavalry unit. So Mordor do have cavalry to mess around with, and these are the servants of the eye. You can see this new armor set right here. I love the way that there is Sauron's eye and kind of like the chest piece obviously on the shield, looking great, and then the swords as well. One of the things I would love to see in the future, you know, when they've kind of got a lot more units into the game, is definitely going to be the horse armors as well. I imagine these guys just with some filthy like Ringwraith-esque like armored cavalry. That'd be so awesome. So this is one of the brand new Mordor units. We also have a unit, if I can find them, which is really, really cool. I need to just obviously try and find them on the battlefield. They'll be here somewhere, pushing up a siege tower or something, because I gave them, I think, 4 or 5 units of them, and they look absolutely amazing. So these are the Orc Pillagers. I say that, and I went, oh, they're over on this other side right here. No, these are the Morgul Legion. Yeah, so these are the Morgul Legion with like a halberd unit, kind of like a sword and shield, spear unit, sorry. And again, they look amazing. These are kind of like the top tier Uruk units. And you can see them in their brand new armor. I would actually love to see as well, maybe like Sauron's eye painted over the helmets and armor pieces and stuff. That again would make them just feel a little bit more Mordorish. But again, they look absolutely awesome. I love this new armor set, and the weapons as well look absolutely spectacular. So yeah, big shout out to the mod developers on working on these. Obviously that would have taken them a long time to add all these new units in, and obviously we're not taking a look at probably one of the biggest factions that received the most updates, which is going to be, I think, the Eastlings got the biggest kind of bump to their unit roster, and with a bunch of revamps. And also Dunland as well also have received a complete revamp on a lot of their units, and there was also in the patch notes wolves models added or redone, so now Dunland have wolves, which will be very exciting to see how that one does pan out. As our trebuchet shots continue to come in. There we go, boom, destroying a trebuchet and hopefully bringing this Uruk Throng unit down just a tad. Absolutely perfect as the enemy get closer and closer. Also, as well as that, because I actually just stopped myself halfway through that to take a look at Mordor. As well as that, Isengard have new sapper models. Gondor have new custom javelins, which we can see right here for these marine units. You can see the javelin right there, looking very, very cool. As I said, Dunland have reworked some of the units, also new wolf model, and we also have new maps. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 new maps added. Calabel, which was a previous map, has had the AI working for it, so it works in single player now, as well as this one, Cair Andros. So there's 6 new maps being added to the mod and 1 AI rework on a pre-existing map, which is wild. 6 new whole maps. It's absolutely amazing. I definitely love the tempo and the direction they're going with these maps. I think it just adds a lot of exciting playability for the mod. Obviously, not having a campaign, I think having epic maps like this is great. And we can actually take a look at Cair Andros as well, as the AI is still pushing towards my position. So obviously Cair Andros is not going to be like some major city like Umber, which is supposed to house, you know, hundreds, thousands of people. This is a fortress, and you can definitely tell that. The roads are pretty slim. You can only fit a handful of men in each street. The defenses are thick, and obviously there's only one point up here. However, when you do initially break through each of these defensive points, it opens up a lot of other paths which you can take to outflank the defenders. However, you know, you're not going to have, you know, masses upon masses of push throughs right here. But again, you know, each of the defenders and the attackers, if the attackers can take this outer wall, they can then hammer the defenders with their own missiles right here. They have a perfect line of sight, and the defenders themselves have a great position as well to shoot from up here. You know, as the attackers get onto this wall, the defenders can volley from the second position, and I love seeing that in these maps. They're really, really good. So yeah, so the AI is pushing towards me with a pretty large force. We'll be able to see some of the new units in action. The artillery is also finding a pretty decent smash. Luckily, my walls are holding, and the artillery itself is finding its mark. The trebuchets coming in and just bombarding the enemy position, burning a handful of these Uruks as they stand. So yeah, I definitely want to do some online battles with all the new maps. They look absolutely amazing, and now my spearmen are going to have to prepare for the assault of their life as these ladders do get to the walls. Arrow fire coming in already, and now the Uruks are coming up. So let's go ahead and get my missiles to fire at will. Let's go, boys. Give them hell. So now the archers are going to start bringing them down. Shoot patrols! Shoot patrols! As we know and love. And probably get this artillery to start bombarding the enemy position. Archers, change your focus, please. Shoot that unit of ladders. Not patrol. Oh, actually, you could also shoot these Uruks right there as well. Go on, give them a volley, boys. You're shooting the exact wrong thing. Don't shoot the steel battering ram. Shoot the unit of lightly armored people pushing up the ladder would be perfect. Doesn't seem like it's going to be the case, though. Seems like our archers really want to try and take down that siege tower. There's a couple arrows going over. There we go. That's the volley we want. I feel like the elves at Helm's Deep now ripping apart this Uruk throng. But yeah, now the AI have now got siege ladders as well, siege towers over to my position. This is going to be a hard fought battle. So let's get some more spearmen up onto the wall ASAP to help out. We also have some more. Actually, this is a pretty defensive position. I think, yeah, we'll be pretty safe here for a little while. As we got lots of swords here, especially with the archers as well, volleying down. You can shoot these guys now. You should be able to kill them pretty effectively. And then we'll push up this unit of my my halberds from Amroth. They'll be doing a pretty decent job. We will also form a nice little hedgehog defense as well. Don't think we'll need to, though, as they'll be defending the gate itself. And do they have another battering ram? Okay, we don't have another battering ram, which is fine. And these archers are volleying hectically, bringing down the Orc warriors. Nice. Racking up some juicy-ass kills. That's what I love to see. The artillery can still shoot back here. I don't know why. Oh, it's, I don't have it on fire at will, obviously. Yeah, let's just start bombarding their archers. These big clumps. And we have, yeah, both of these artillery pieces are shooting, which is great. So, yeah, continue just to bring them down. I don't think we can shoot siege towers once they have landed, unfortunately. But the Uruks are pouring into the city defenses right now. And the spearmen must do their best. Anyway, oh, yeah, you guys are just going up there now as well. The artillery doing a great job. And now we'll be hard-pressed to defend these walls. But as I said, our archers should be doing pretty good. Like, these archers should be able to decimate these orcs. Oh my god, there's so many siege towers right there. Okay, we need more men over here. Holy crap. Yeah, infantry, get your asses over here. Hedgehog defense quickly, boys. Before the Uruks get over here. Yeah, this will be a much better position because it does seem like they are coming down here, and my halberds go down just in time to defend this. The other positions are still being held, and now the AI is throwing everything they have at us. Men of Gondor, hold the line. Some more swords coming over here, and as I said, these archers should be helping out quite nicely because look at that. I mean, they're just piling up for us to pick away at their position. You guys do the exact same thing. You archers, as long as they don't come through this little tower here, should be having the time of their lives. I always remember seeing that in the Return of the King, after basically the inner layer gets breached by Grom, and like all the orcs come flying through, and all you really see is the walls crumble around, and you see the orcs, you know, kind of moving on from the walls. All you see is the gatehouse and the archers still shooting as the orcs just pour into the city, and these archers just like fire until the very last. I think it just looks so goddamn cool. But yeah, let's go ahead and get some infantry more up onto these walls now to help out. Up you go, boys. Reinforce that position. The artillery is firing as best as they can. The archers are firing as best they can. And I guess we could probably push up another unit here just because we need to hold them on the walls for as long as possible as they truly descend upon the city, I mean. Oh, look at that push up the gatehouse as well. Oh, and the towers go down just like that. As Cair Andros once again faces its hardest task. And that's to defend the settlement. Hopefully they'll be able to do it. As the AI just pours into the city. Imagine our defenses here, yeah, already, even though this is obviously a solid line of halberds, even now they are being overrun by just the sheer number of these orc warriors. Oh, and the Morgul guard are coming in as well. Okay, we need more reinforcements at this left-hand gate. Luckily, we have plenty of reinforcements. I say that, though. Reform halberds as quickly as you can, please. Seems like the AI is running amok. Wait, what? Oh, no, they found a hidden gate. That's hilarious. Okay, as you can tell, like, you know, this is a pre-release beta build for the pack. Well, not a pre-release beta build, but a pre-release of the build. I'll be sure to mention this to the map makers, and they'll get this fixed, obviously. Look at that. They found a secret passage, just like in Helm's Deep. The one space of Cair Andros that is breachable by running through the magical wall. Luckily, though, my archers are coming through. That's funny. We'll have to, yeah, I'll definitely mention that for sure. But it makes the battle a little bit more interesting because they are now coming through pretty aggressively. Let's bring around some of our axemen and we'll get the axemen stuck in. I always love the Gondorian unit right here. They just end up doing so much damage to the orcs who are just covered in their black armor from head to toe. They've got their orc pillagers moving up as well. But we have plenty of reinforcements. Like, I can bring up more javelins if I need to. I can bring up a lot of men. And actually, let's do... Oh, actually, I say that. They're starting to bring a lot of men down off the walls and kind of caving in my defensive position here. This is a little bit scary because, yeah, they're just bringing men off the walls now. As I can't really stop them. I just don't have the infantry to do so. Can we also bring these archers over as well? Yeah, let's do that. Let's bring these archers over to this part of the wall because then they can shoot directly down onto this clump and help support my axemen who are fighting so bravely to defend this wall. Yeah, brave men. How are the numbers looking as well, out of interest? So we have culled their numbers pretty heavily, actually. And I imagine that's mainly down to my archers right now who are just firing into the sides of their armor. If Legolas was here, he would tell us that their armor is weak on the side. That's definitely what they are, because they can just volley down directly here. And yeah, it's just such a nice kind of position. One of the defenses that this city provides is the ability just to volley in and to help defend. But the numbers are proving catastrophic. I think we've kind of plugged the bleeding here a little bit. But the cavalry is coming in and proving its worth. But again, these archers obviously have such a good time with it, just volleying down on their charge right here. This cavalry looks great. Oh, I love the capes as well. Capes look so goddamn good. This is such a nice unit. Really great update for Mordor. Not a good update for Gondor, though, because there's a bunch more cities for Gondor to be sieged. See them pouring off. You see the poor clumps of my Gondorians. There's also the amount of arrow fire coming as well, and also more artillery as well. Look at that, the artillery still coming in as well. Luckily they can't destroy these clumps, I don't think, and the arrow towers should still be helping me out. Oh, for some reason this gatehouse is also open. The archers are, again, still shooting. Our archers moved over here now. Perfect, they are. They're almost over here. Just scattering over. Some of the archers are already shooting. We definitely need more men over here. Okay, let's commit our last unit of axes. And can we commit, like, this unit of javelins here as well? It'd be cool to see what the javelins can do. We have some more men over here as well, some more axemen. Yeah, let's get our Axeman over here if we can. The Axeman can be a big help right there. Oh god, I had my reshader on this entire time. I did not mean to. Okay, that was my bad. The units probably look a lot more visible now. Yeah, a lot less darker. That was my bad. Completely my bad there, guys. I totally forgot I had it on. Let's get our javelins in here as the Gondorian Marines call for Rome. Can we get a nice little volley off there? We'll see the new javelins in action. Or can they not do any friendly fire? I don't think they can fire over. I think I need to get a little bit closer so they can fire it, a bit, over my men. And nice, we're breaking more and more of them. The consistent arrow fire is obviously proving its worth this day. Can we focus fire like here? Is that going to be a thing? I want to see these javelins just collide into the enemy position. I don't think they want to fire because obviously they don't want to shoot very men. Okay, let's bring them over here. We'll bring them over here so they can throw javelins up onto the wall. That'll be pretty deadly. And let's go ahead and just reinforce the wall as well with a few more men. They completely overrun this position, though. There's so many of them coming down, which is not good. Not good at all. You guys turn around. Seems like this position is probably going to be our first one we lose. These servants of the eye are holding the position very nicely as more of the arrows just continue to come in. But I think eventually we're going to run out of ammunition, and that's going to be the death of me for sure. We even change these guys to fire arrows as well so we can see them a little bit better. Where the hell are these archers? Oh, these archers are being here. Oh, they destroyed the towers. Okay, but yeah, they took the gatehouse now as well. Let's turn everyone to barrage so we just shoot a little bit quicker. Yeah, the arrow fire should be coming in a lot faster now. Again, we're breaking them very nicely here. Javelins. Okay, can you guys fire up or not? Yes, you can. A lot of the javelins do miss. Do I want to waste my ammunition like this? I don't know. I honestly don't know if I do want to throw up all my ammunitions into something like this. I think I'd rather bring them around and just fire into this big clump. Let's see if we can do that. Because that's a lot of my ammunition all wasted from a position. And we are breaking the forces of Mordor here. The axes with the help of the other men. Oh, we had to actually see one of the new units in action as well. Actually, one of the new units get cut down. This halberd unit does not fare too well. But the nice thing is, now they have this new armor set in, they can obviously just give it over to some, some other infantry with axes and swords and stuff. So that's pretty cool to be able to have that. And look at the sharpshooters up on my wall right there, threading the needle through the building to hit the orc warriors. I wish I had some cavalry to go and chase down a lot of these archers. We could sally out with a unit or two. Good, let's sally out with a unit of spearmen and see if we can get stuck in against some of their archers. Okay, you guys fire into that, please. And as I said, we are routing. We're getting kind of close to running out of ammunition, but we are routing the enemy position. Rome is indeed mother to us all. Unfortunately, this trebuchet can't shoot too well. This one's still shooting. Can this one shoot down there? Oh my god, imagine if it can. Again, it is firing off onto the enemy Uruk crossbows and bowmen. If this one can rotate, oh, I think it can. Okay, this is very dangerous because we could kill a lot of our own men. But if it can fire down there, oh baby, how amazing would that be? No, guys, don't charge in, please.
Our gates have fallen to the enemy.
Another gate? What gate? Oh, over here. Oh god, that's not that bad. We actually have a spare unit of infantry to come back and take it. And the Axis are continuing to fighting and breaking them. I think we've got this battle in the bag, honestly. Unfortunately, this trebuchet doesn't look like it's shooting. Obviously, as soon as we run out of ammunition, we're going to be a little bit worse off. But until then, we're doing a great job. And we are holding the gatehouse as well, as the Uruk pikemen now move in. My halberds are doing great. But it does seem like the servants of the Eye, though, are a very tanky cavalry unit. They'll definitely be very potent on the battlefield. And I think they obviously need to be. These are obviously Black Numenoreans, I believe. So yeah, this is going to be some of the heavily armored, most highly skilled warriors of the Mordor army. And it'd be great as well when we get some horse armor as well. I think just go ahead and continue to push into that. Just look at that! Look at the archers, man. Arrow after arrow. Their quivers are soon to be empty. So let's hope they can bring down just a handful more before that does happen. I mean, how many kills are they on? We can actually take a look at that right now. 260 kills on this unit. and 350 on that one. This one's almost out of ammo. This one has a handful more. Managed to take the gates back, I think. And let's chase the Uruks back. Let's go after their... we actually have a couple units out here. Let's go chasing. Let's go and see if we can bring down some of these archers. Cut their numbers out from outside. As I said, I think this battle, I was always planning on just breaking them here. I wasn't planning on falling back. I definitely will do a multiplayer battle at some point. Oh, look at this unit. This unit's going to come flying into... Oh, no, it doesn't quite make it. It was going to come flying into my javelins there, but it routed beforehand. Probably for the best. Okay, you Marines are going to have to go in now as well. It does seem like they are slowly breaking through this position. I think this is like kind of where they're throwing most of their numbers. These archers are trying their best, but they're almost out of ammo. Actually, as I say that, they fired their last volley. What are you guys? Oh, yeah, this poor unit of axemen coming back. They routed. They had the better idea of just getting the hell out of there. Oh, that was insane. These javelins doing some serious damage, man. I mean, this is a waste of my ammo, obviously, but it looks funny. And now our archers are going to be fleeing from me. If you guys can run. Don't just sit back. Oh, we're getting hit by artillery. Oh, we have artillery back here bombarding me. And unfortunately, I didn't bring any cavalry whatsoever.
A unit has fired all of its ammunition.
Okay, I think I want to try and let them come off of the wall. Our ammo is running a bit scarce now, which is unfortunate. I don't think I brought a single supply wagon either. No, I did not. We have javelins left. You guys still have ammo. Okay, so let's bring these guys around here. These guys can replace over there because obviously we have so much ammunition left on them that it'd be a shame not to use them completely. And that's everything, right? We just have one unit of really good ammoed up infantry and some javelins, and that's about it. As I said, I kind of want these guys to come up, so I might try and fall back a unit of my spearmen, let them have these walls. On this part of the wall, though, we're actually winning kind of nicely. And then just over here. Okay, you guys should not be shooting over the walls. You guys should be shooting into this huge clump of infantry. I wonder if the javelins could range down here. The javelin range is actually pretty decent. I might see if we can actually get a unit of javelins up here and see how good their range is. This unit is very close to being out of ammo. Where are you guys shooting? Just shoot like, can I focus fire you so you don't shoot something stupid? That'd be amazing. You only have like 2 shots left, so yeah, literally just shoot it down here. That's all you need to do. Yeah, I'm going to try and fall back, but I'm actually struggling pretty heavily on the walls. We've also got some archers here. I assume these archers are out of ammo by now. No, the archers do actually have a little bit of ammo left, so let's bring them back. They can do more damage over on this side than anything else. Yeah, so as I said, I want to really see what the javelins are capable of up here. If they can fire down there, I imagine they might be able to, because that range is pretty decent. If that's the case, we can just decimate whatever remains on this side. God damn, we're just being shot to pieces right now. I guess at least we can go after this artillery, maybe. So the javelins up there. I think the javelins will be able to shoot there, if I'm honest. Archers are just coming down again, and you guys don't have any ammo left, so there's no point. Putting in archers up here to maybe shoot these guys, rack up some extra kills there. And yeah, let's see what the javelins are capable of. We'll bring them up on this wall, and then we'll just... They should be in range. Yeah, they're in range. Awesome. They can actually hit most of this stuff as well. Let's tell them to hold fire for now. I don't want them wasting any javelins. I mean, we also have this unit of archers. Oh, this unit of archers is going up here actually to help out. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, just get up there, boys. Hold your fire as well for now. Javelins. Fire? Can you guys fire? I guess I'll just tell you guys to fire at will. Because I imagine anything you'll be able to hit from here will be a certain kill. Are you guys hitting or are you not? Are you just out of range? They might just be out of range, honestly. I can see a few javelins coming in, but nothing worthwhile, unfortunately. Oh, it'd be so good if they could get the entire line to fire. What if I tell you to hold fire and then fire at will? You find a better target there? No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. We can fall back, we can fall back. What I might do, though, is I might fall back from this position, if I'm honest. You guys shoot that, obviously. I might fall back from this position and just let them more into the city so we can choke point them a little bit better here. Get our javelins to use their missiles. So we do have 2 fresh units of Gondorian swords here. We have this unit right here that can hold the gatehouse if they need to. And also another actually fresh unit of infantry right there, which is very, very effective. So let's let them into the city. We'll let them into the city to kill them. Oh my god, I'm actually not going to be able to kill these archers. Oh, these are our Orc archers as well. That's probably why they're doing so well against me. Okay, that's fine. So we'll let them into the city. Just so our javelins can then have a better time at it. Because we've kind of lost. I mean, the band's power is really even now. And I think these javelins will definitely help turn the tide of the battle. But we'll let them into the city first. We'll let them kind of push in. I want this unit to fall back a little bit. I want you guys to form shield wall. Obviously, our broken units can fall back. We also have our general unit of Citadel Guard right here as well. Again, the brave bastion of Gondor. But we'll let them come forward because then the javelins... Oh, baby, the javelins. Just decimate this cavalry, please. Bring them forward a little bit more. And yeah, boys, just go at it. Javelin away. Boys, javelin away? There we go. Okay, the javelins are coming in. Let's go back onto normal speed now. I'm expecting some juicy-ass kills on these guys as the Orcs just pour through the city streets. Javelins aren't shooting properly. I want the entire line divided. Okay, we need to probably bring them a little bit closer. Okay, let's full back this line a little bit. And we'll bring up these guys a little bit. We'll kind of replace them. Because they're very good angles where they can shoot. Our archers continue just to hammer these guys. Probably better just to hit this guy because we can probably mass route them a little bit more effectively. Yeah, our archers are out of ammunition almost, but... Okay, now, fire at will, boys. Just hit them. Hit them with everything you've got. There we go. Javelins are now coming in and doing a lot of damage. Oh my god, that unit just got incinerated. Well, I really want to kill those. I really want to kill the cavalry if I can help it. Like, actually, let's focus fire them, like, here. This is where the biggest clump of them are. And yeah, look at that, their numbers. The javelins are just doing a work with their new models. Oh my god, that damage is just insane. Hit that general, hit the general with everything you've got. The archers also changed focus as well. Yeah, oh, we're going to cause a mass rout now, I think. Can we just kill their general with that? Oh, the artillery! Somehow this trebuchet managed to find its mark in here. Oh my god, can the trebuchet shoot this unit on the wall? If that's the case, I'm a fool. Oh yeah, look at that. We've broken like all of this. Now the AI is getting very close to mass routing. Let's sally out, boys, and finishing them. Oh, baby, that was awesome. Yeah, how insane would it be if this trebuchet can hit the men on the walls? That'd be crazy. Let's continue to hit that. We have just mass routed a lot of the enemy force. Their morale is not good, and the fire arrows are obviously, you know, massively helping me out in this battle. Can the trebuchet shoot? It looks like it's kind of gearing up to. Come on, just hit them on the walls. That'd be so... Yeah, you are. Wow, they're loading it. Look at the men go. There we go. Is it going to hit? Oh, that's hilarious. I mean, I killed it like most of my own men, but I did not realize you could do that. So that's going to be very useful in the future. And now it's just a matter of time of just charging at the enemy and finishing off the last couple pockets of resistance that they do have. Awesome, though. That's really, really cool. I guess let's just try and finish off the rest of the York rabble. Get some men up here as well to help finish them off. And they also do have, you know, a handful of men, Uruk or archers and other stuff like that. But they're not lasting long or whatsoever. There's some guys over here as well we can deal with. Plenty of reinforcements to come in. Finish them off once and for all. We have plenty of men moving in now. I should probably even just pull through a little bit here. Just to get... We have so many men here. Like, they're going to be, you know, hurting me as I do this, but I'll get so many more models in contact with their warriors, so that's perfect. Archers aren't really doing too good up here, so I'll save the last of our ammo. Probably maybe change focus to something over here. Try and rout these guys on the wall as the last, you know, handful of my Gondorian soldiers continue to hold. I mean, these brave men have been fighting since the beginning of the battle against wave after wave. Look at the bodies piling up, and you know, they've managed to do a very good job against the new Morgul Legion right there. And I think them fire arrows did break them indeed. Yes, we're breaking them. These fire arrows. Huge, man. So let's definitely try and get more men up on the wall to finish off the last couple of their soldiers. And I think that is GG. We managed to hold Cair Andros. The artillery shells are still killing more and more of my own men, which is quite funny. The arrows coming in. The arrows help out over here. Just, you know, all we basically need to do is just try and rout them because, again, they're not going to be the best warriors, just Uruk archers. So if we can just get more men in here, the better it will be. And that should kind of lead to a big old mass rout after a couple more volleys, a couple more fights. Oh my god, okay, this artillery piece has just been killing more and more of my own men. And there we go. Mass rout to the enemy position. Awesome. That was a great battle, and I'm really looking forward to this new patch. All the new maps look amazing. The 2 to 3 new Mordor units look great. I love the Morgul Legion. I can't wait to see them use this armor on a few more units. The Servants of the Eye look great. And we'll obviously have to take a look at the new update in a bit more detail with the other units as well. Maybe like a big old free-for-all-esque battle, good versus evil style, and we'll see how that one turns out. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like and a comment down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.